Hi, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. This month, WHHI-TV business partner, Cort Real Estate Professionals, a Charles Sampson Real Estate Group, introduces Gateway Mortgage for home financing tips in the current real estate market. Joining us now, Daniel Cort and Steve.Ross. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Sandy.
Glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
So, Cort Real Estate has assembled a team of professionals that they consider their go-to partners in helping clients obtain their dream home. How long have you known or partnered with Steve and Gateway, and what makes that relationship so special?
Well, I first met Steve about 2 years ago. I was still in developer sales over at Hilton Head Lakes, and he popped in one day, and it didn't take long at all for us to realize we had a lot in common.
Right.
We both love golf. We love music. Steve's an amazing musician. And we're movie nerds. We both love movies and documentaries. So, that relationship happened fast and then morphed immediately into a business relationship. In our business, we spend a lot of time gaining people's trust. Mm-hmm. So we like go-to partners, people that we know what our clients are going to get when we send them to Steve. Jack Little and Steve and the Gateway team do an amazing job, not only with their programs, but with their service. I have clients who I've sent over there who are very nervous because this is a big decision, who call me right away and say thank you because they gave us a level of comfort that make us believe this is going to be okay.
Wonderful. So, Steve, what kind of impact have the low interest rates had on the market and on prospective buyers?
Sandy, I think they've had a huge impact lately. I mean, they're not at their all-time low, but they're really historically low. And not only they've been held low by the Fed due to the recession, but they've been artificially held low, we believe, for 10 or 12 years. So the general thinking is they are going to go up. So today is a good time to start a borrowing process or buying if you haven't. They're going to go up. We don't know how much and we don't know when, but the general feeling is they will go up.
Yeah. So do you feel like we're still rising from the ashes of the real estate crash? Many buyers, I'm sure, have to still repair their credit or are working on it. And is good credit still as important as it once was?
If anything, Sandy, is probably more important than it's ever been. Again, due to the recession, Dodd-Frank rules imposed by Congress, the credit goes into a matrix for almost every loan product. And you've got to fit within that matrix with that credit score. Used to be there was a lot of flexibility within that. Nowadays, that flexibility is almost taken away. Mm-hmm. So it's very, very important.
And you hear a lot about pre-qualifying letters in today's market. Why are they so important in home purchase processes?
They've become very important in the last few years. A pre-qualification letter is a simple document that the lender provides to the prospective buyer. But almost every contract today, whether it's a builder contract, a developer contract, or just an individual sale between buyer and seller, there on the front page is a pre-qualification condition. And it also shows that the buyer has been to see me or another lender. They fill out an application, they've had their credit run, they've had their income and assets verified. So it shows that they're committed and serious and they're actually getting ahead of the curve instead of behind it.
And you have many buyers in our market that are moving here from other parts of the country. So what are the advantages of working with a local lender?
Well, we at Gateway think it's very advantageous. We have a fully staffed office in Bluffton and one in Beaufort. We have processors and underwriters right in our office. So when issues arise between the loan officer and the processor or underwriter, we're dealing with them face to face, hour by hour basis. We're not calling some generic corporate person in Minnesota. So our issues get worked out face to face. Secondly, I would say being local, we live in the community, we work in the community, we know the developments, we know the builders, we generally know the market. And thirdly, we feel personally that we're an advocate for the buyer. And in this market, not everybody, financially savvy people may not, but the first-time home buyer, people who are afraid of the market, they need an advocate, even if they don't know they do, and they might find out when it's too late.
Yeah.
I agree. So if someone's considering buying a home but not sure if they qualify, what should they do?
Call us, call me, call Steve. If you can't get Steve, call me and I'll get you to Steve. But millions of people, Sandy, were damaged by the crash. We all know that. As a result, many people just feel, hey, I don't qualify. My financials just don't work out. For those who I've sent to Steve who are kind of in that place, they call me within a couple hours doing backflips and singing tunes because they realize, wait a minute, I can do this.
Right.
So if you're on the fence, give us a call. It just takes a little bit of time, and he can let you know where you stand.
Wonderful, great information, and thank you for joining us today.
Thanks
both
for
of
having
you.
us back.
Thank you, Sandy.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.